A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Thank God for giving us this opportunity again to be able to talk about Fatima Zahra Salamullah alayha. This section and this episode, I'm willing to talk about the infallibility and the virtue, the honor that we find in the life of Fatima Zahra. The fact that how protective she was for herself, to kind of get away, to distance herself from everything that is bad, everything that is evil, everything that God has ever forbidden. This infallibility, this quality that Fatima Zahra had, right? I would like to begin with a report. The Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, says that once a blind man came into the house, and before the blind man come, actually Fatima Zahra figured out and kind of went to a place and kind of made herself hidden, right? So not for the blind man to see her. The Holy Prophet said, "It is a blind man, why did you do that?" In the form of a question to tell us what is the answer, because otherwise the Holy Prophet knew himself. Fatima Zahra, peace be upon her, said, "I did this because I know that the blind man cannot see, but I cannot see him. I can see him. He cannot see me, but I can see him. And I know that men can receive the smells of the woman. They can understand what is happening around them if a woman is present." So paying attention to this narration, I would like to begin with this narration. A blind man once come to the house of the Amir al-Mu'minin Fatima Zahra Salamullah alayha. And once the blind man steps into the house, Fatima Zahra goes behind and makes herself hidden behind the wall. Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi asks her, why did you do that? The man is blind. Fatima Zahra says, he is blind, but I'm not blind. I can see him. And also, a man can feel and smell a woman when she is around. Now, what does that mean really? That kind of protection even from a man, it makes us really wonder, it makes us think about the amount of understanding, the amount of infallibility that Fatima Zahra wanted to show to us. The connection and relation between men and women is very important. So even a blind man comes into the house, Fatima Zahra doesn't want to be seen, goes and gets herself hidden somewhere. Also, Fatima Zahra herself says that the best possible situation and the best thing for women is not to be seen and not to see other men. So this is the amount. This is the ideal point that we can have and grow in our minds about the borders of the relationship that we can have with other men that are not a mahram. So the best situation for a woman not to see a man and not to be seen by other men, this is the best scenario that can ever happen to you. Even if we are not going to do that and practically perform it in our lives, we should think about it. It sets the standards for us. If it's not going to happen in our lives, and if it's very difficult or probably impossible now in our lives, it gives us the idea. It means how much is it harmful and how much is it destructive for women to go open into this society and show themselves, even when they have hijab, when they have full hijab. It is not a matter of having hijab or not. It is a matter of being seen or not. And it's very important. Not being seen is one of the core ideas that reside inside the discussion of hijab. Hijab is not just some veils or something that women put on themselves, or men they have, but the matter for women specifically that they should not, if they can, they should not be seen. And this is the most protective stance for them. Thank you so very much. Goodbye. Welcome back. Thank you very much. At the beginning of the life of the Fatima Zahra Salamullah alayha, as I have said in one of the episodes before, there is a very interesting assignment by the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. The assignment is like this. Holy Prophet tells Amir al-Mu'mineen that you need to go outside the house and do the job and activities that concern the outside, and tells Fatima Zahra Salamullah alayha that I want you to be inside the house. The outside for your husband, inside for you. The chores, the activities, the responsibilities of the house, anything that the house needs, right? As you can. It's this part of narration that is very interesting, and I want to concentrate on it, and I want to get you focused on it. The fact that after this assignment, the hadith says that Fatima Zahra became very happy, that my father didn't give me the responsibility to go outside the house. It means how difficult was for her, even the imagination, that I probably need to go outside of the house to do some responsibility. Why? Because it is very difficult for Fatima Zahra, as the amount of protection and infallibility that engulfs her, that surrounds her, that the amounts of holiness that she has inside herself, the amount of divine protection that God has guaranteed and has told us. This doesn't let her to go outside. And when Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, tells this sentence and gives this assignment to Amir al-Mu'mineen, Fatima Zahra becomes very happy, very refreshed, flourished. Oh, what a good news is it that I need to stay inside the house. And I think this kind of mood for women to choose and select, to prefer inside the house, and to kind of be the person doing activities that are needed inside the house, and they concern the children, they concern the husband, they concern everyone, the guests that come into the house. A lot of good results that can come out of them. Only women are so effective in this role. And if they study more about the life of Fatima Zahra, they will become more aware of this specific and very deep influence that Fatima Zahra had. Take a look at her children. How would they come out? Imam Hassan, Imam Hussein, and Hazrat Zainab, salamullah alayhim ajma'in. When we take a look at the children, these are the best children that a person can ever have. These are the best children that the history has seen. One of the important factors, and one of the things influenced so much here, is the mother, is the spirit of the mother, is the behavior of the mother. If the mother is infallible, if the mother is very protective, if the mother tries to abandon sins, tries to distance herself from whatever God has forbidden, this can happen in the life. Husband, children, anyone that comes and takes a look at this life can be so positively influenced. Thank you so very much. Goodbye.